Three, two, one. Welcome everybody to the newest episode of the Gaming for Fools podcast with your host Pliskin Plays with my co-host Eric, aka Night Slash. What's up, baby?
I am the Mountain Dew to Jeff Keighley's Doritos Pro.
Good hold, good hold.
So
Jeff Keighley blessed us today.
you're the Hideo Kojima to Jeff Keighley, dude,
Yeah, yeah, I am the Dale Kojima.
and I'm the Joseph Ferris of the Game Awards show. So, so we're coming off the reins of the Game Awards 2022, and we just both finished watching that 2 hours and 5 minute show. And so, give me your overall thoughts on the show before we get into the details here.
Alright, well, first of all, I was fucking like 5 minutes late to the thing. I was like, oh shit, I completely forgot that it was today. Like, oh my god. I was just seeing everybody like talk about it. So I was able to tune in. And for the most part, there was a lot of good announcements. Some I didn't like, I mean, it happens with every award show. There's some that I care about, some that I do. But overall, I really did enjoy the show. There was a lot of there was a lot of cool games that they showed that were world premieres that I'm really excited about, and that we'll get into right now.
Yeah, for me, I thought overall, some of the show did have some pacing issues. Again, I think 2 hours, 2.5 hours is a little too long. It's a lot of ads. But overall, I'm happy that it's a thing. I'm happy that it's here, and I still get excited for it year after year because it's like an early Christmas. We get excited by some new games. They announce new stuff, and I don't know. It's always an exciting time. It's like a mini E3.
What's cool about the Game Awards too is that if you guys are, I'm not sure about Xbox, but I know for PlayStation they have like discounts on games that were shown on the Game Awards.
And then if you're watching, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Make sure to check right now. No, I'm just saying, make sure to check right now.
And also there's like free game. I think there's free games on Epic Store, and they're like doing free loot for like games like Sifu, Among Us, etc. So yeah, it's like just free shit, just for watching something in the background. Among Us. So here we got like about 7 takes for you guys. Number one, the first take here is
Wait,
Tom.
I wanna mention real quick.
Alright, go ahead.
It was pretty funny. If you guys were, as you were giving the awards to like everything that was going down, I thought it was pretty funny that what was it? I think it's for the best voice actor, like for the year. I think that's what the category was,
Right.
and the actor for Kratos won it. And the actor for Kratos won it, and he was giving his speech. And as he was giving his speech, it was a long speech. He was giving like, so long.
It was like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that they started like fucking. They started playing the like background music as a way to like alright bro, like you gotta speed it up,
Yeah.
man. It's like taking way too long. And then on Twitter, someone showed that the teleprompter, on the screen it said wrap it up. I'll show you. I'll send you the pic.
Please send me the pic. Holy shit.
I'll send it to you right now. But
Oh my lord.
Like telling us to wrap it up because like I'm happy for Kratos, but that thing was getting way too long, dude. What's funny is that for the show, Jeff Keighley was telling people like every minute we're gonna be giving out Steam Deck.
Oh.
So every single minute, like if you do sign up for like one of his giveaways on Steam, they were giving away Steam Decks every minute. So after they finally got Christopher Judge to get out get off the stage, you see like Jeff Keighley be like, damn. He just gave like 10 people like extra Steam Deck. Like he was there for like another 10 minutes. Like oh my god. And Jeff kept making the joke like oh like you know, Sony Santa Monica was like fucking
Too soft.
giving like free Steam decks right now because how much they were taking longer with the speech, but
Jesus.
yeah, I wanted to point it out. That was pretty funny.
So,
I thought it was funny.
so before I say anything, I really believe that Christopher Judge, the voice actor of Kratos, absolutely deserves the best voice actor for the year, and I think
I sent it to you in the thing. I sent it to you. But yeah, you saying?
Oh, so I absolutely believe he deserves to get that award. It was an incredible performance. Just fucking very extremely emotional, very vulnerable, and then I thought the speech was great. First minute in, first 60 seconds was great. Just very truthful,
yeah.
giving the thanks to all the people who were there to help him. And then it just kind of derailed. He was just kind of going on tangent after tangent, and I was like, all right, okay, it's still hypey. He's got a gold suit on. That's cool. He's a huge dude. All right. And then minute 3 came along. I was like, holy shit, okay. And then 4 minutes in, 5 minutes in, the music kicked in, and like the best part was like it just kicked in, and he didn't take the hint that hey, that's the cue for you to finish up. And the music kept ramping in volume until like it went to this ridiculous volume. And it just really took a minute. But
the people from the thing were definitely panicking because they were like, "Fuck, dude, we only got like certain amount of hours to like fucking present everything." It's like, dude, you are like wasting so much time.
Yeah.
Like somebody get them out of here. Like you fucking delayed us already.
Yeah. But I will say though, the first announcer being Al Pacino walking out to the Black Keys.
Oh, that was yeah.
What the fuck? Like, come on! Like one actor, renowned actor, giving props to another. Still in his prime, he's only like 40 something, and that's an incredible thing to see. The show really kicked off at a really it kicked off with the punches. You know what I mean? Like just man, and then 5 minutes later, it kind of took a hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, it went got a little slow. Yeah.
And then Atomic Heart was given another trailer, followed by let's talk about Atomic Heart. This is being developed by a developer called Manfish. I think that they're a Russian developer. So just giving off the trailer and other things you've seen of the game, like what do you think?
Wait, refresh my mind because I'm trying to.
Atomic Heart is a first-person action. I want to maybe say like RPG game that is just very fast-paced, reminiscent of BioShock. It's a really interesting looking game. It's my kind of gameplay. It's fast, aggressive gameplay in the vein of like Doom or Wolfenstein. And there's like you got powers, and they're all like very technology based. So it almost seems like a BioShock in the future, in the Cold War, like in the cold Russia setting. So it looks kind of cool. I'm really interested to come.
Atomic Heart.
Yeah.
That's what I heard a kite.
No.
I'm like, what the heck is Atomic Heart? No, yeah. Atomic Heart looks cool. One of the I like the sci-fi like look on it. It looks really cool. I like that it's in like a Soviet like area. One of the people creating the music is fucking Mick Gordon, so I'm already like excited about that.
Who's Mick Gordon?
Mick Gordon is a guy that made music for not only for Killer Instinct, but he made music for Doom. And if you've heard any music of Doom,
oh yeah,
how amazing this guy is. This guy is so good. So him making the music for this game already has me excited. Any game that he works on and makes music, I already know it's gonna be a fucking banger.
And it's fitting given the pace and the aggression of the gameplay, just like Doom. So it's a perfect fit. He's right at home.
Mm-hmm.
So that comes out on February 21st, so just a few months away. You'll be playing that, followed by Judas, the newest Kevin Levine game. The long rumored Kevin Levine game has been revealed
that's been
tonight.
For so long, dude.
And that is because it was in development hell for years on end. So
I'm finally happy that they're getting around to it, though.
You just saw the trailer, and what was your reaction?
Wow. my reaction at first was, wait, is this BioShock?
Yeah.
I thought at first that like, wait a minute, this is fucking, we're finally making another BioShock game.
Yeah.
But then once you got to like the end of the trailer, it's like, oh, that's right. Okay, when it said like from the creators of from the creator of the Bioshock, it's like, oh, that's right, the Kevin Levine game. So, yeah, um, it's Bioshock, but it's not Bioshock.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited that while we're getting another a game like that.
It,
I barely got around to like playing a little bit of Infinite, and I enjoy it. And some of my favorite games with Bioshock One, even though Bioshock Two it was like um
it's more on the shooter
like the
side.
redheaded, yeah. Even
It's a
though it's seen
redhead
as like
child.
the redheaded child, I still enjoyed it. And I like the even though people were bashing it a little bit, I did like the multiplayer.
Bioshock 2 is the redheaded stepchild of the Bioshock
Of the
franchise.
Bioshock family, yeah.
Yeah, stepchild. So
I think it's because people were like didn't like the whole
so it
like
gets
you're
fucked a lot.
controlling a big daddy. Like you're controlling a big daddy while like the other one is like you're
Oof.
controlling a human, and it's like you lose I guess a little bit of the horror. But I don't know, I still liked it.
Yeah, Bioshock 1's definitely my favorite. Bioshock 1, Infinite, and then 2. But just incredible games, and there's nothing out there that's quite like it. Just in terms of mechanics, storytelling, the twist of the first game, just there's so much about that franchise that's so unique and very much Ken Levine. So yeah, I'm happy we're finally getting to see what the fuck this game is.
Yeah, I'm excited that they're just fucking making another one.
So,
No, you
no,
don't have to call it Bioshock. I don't give a fuck. Just
yeah,
make another
exactly.
game like that.
And
I'll
and
take
you
it.
and you know I've actually wanted him to do something aside from like Rapture or Columbia. I wanted to see something new, and this is
Yeah,
it.
I'm okay. I'm like, I think I'm kind of over fucking Rapture. Like, let's move away from that. Let's do something
Yeah,
else, like for Bioshock.
yeah, do
And
something new.
well, I'm happy that he is doing something else.
And that has no release date. It has no year, no Q, no Q. So this is just up in the air. They're still taking their sweet time with it. So again, the game was in development hell, so we don't know how far along this game is in terms of development. So it's gonna be a while before we see anything like in terms of like release.
Mhm.
So the third game that really caught my eye was a game called Crime Boss. So
Oh my God!
there's
Yeah,
a
you have to
really
explain that.
so this whole announcement came out with three actors, which I'm terrible. I forget their names, but there's this African American guy who voice acted Chains in the Payday series, which I fucking love. I still play it to this day, and Payday 3 is currently in development. So this
They're
man,
making another Payday? I
oh
didn't even
yeah,
know
yeah, they're
that.
making that in Unreal Engine 4 for all platforms. But it
How
has
long
it's
has the Payday 2 been out? I swear that shit's been out like for
since
a decade.
no, you're right. I think it came out around 2011, 2012.
Wow.
So I played it on
Finally
PS3,
making another
4,
one?
and 5. So yeah, so that game has been in development for a minute, and so you see this Payday actor, one of the main Payday actors, come out in a suit, dressed to the nine, talking about crime and crime bosses. Dude, I was fucking in my room just cheering like fucking Payday 3, motherfucker! Like I've been waiting for this game for so fucking long. Payday 3. This is the actor from Payday 3 talking about crime in a suit. Come on. And then they say, "Oh, we're here to show the new game, Crime Boss." And I was like, "What?" Trailer plays, and it's fucking Chuck Norris, Danny Trejo, Vanilla
Chuck Norris
Ice,
saying that's had me dying. Like, what is
just
Chuck here?
all these amazing action actors. And it's a first-person stealth action game developed by
Oh, it's a stealth
505
game?
action stealth.
Okay.
And so developed by 505, which is the guys who made fucking Payday. So this is gonna be somewhat of a spiritual successor, sidestep from that series. So it's gonna be in a similar vein, but just executed in a different way. So it's gonna be really interesting to see like how this pans out. And I saw the graphics, like just AAA graphics. It's got a stud actor. So I'm like, come on, man, it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, I just had random fucking celebrities in there. I'm like, what is
Chuck
happening?
Norris, dude,
Chuck Norris, memes aside, I didn't know fucking Chuck Norris was still like fucking being
live.
talked about. Yeah, I didn't even know the guy was talked about
He's
at all.
he's an icon. He's
Like I know it, like I said, memes aside, I fucking didn't even know people still talking about the guy.
he's a badass, and it's gonna play like a first-person action stealth game. So I mean, I love those genres. I like the perspective, just crazy fun. Just it seemed like they're talking about crime. So I don't know if that is exclusively heisting or robbing. I don't know what the deal is there, but I'm in, dude. I don't know if that one has a release date, but keep your eyes on that one. I'm super hyped for that one.
Yeah, same.
And so we got this world premiere.
God.
Next take number 4. This screen was all black. Started off in a very ominous tone, and then I saw text. The text was fucking tiny, barely legible, and I immediately knew who the fuck it was. It was Kojima. It's fucking Death Stranding
Yeah,
2
you're from
announced tonight,
fucking
December 8th.
UPS simulator.
UPS Simulator started off with the character Fragile with BB, the baby from the first game, in this remote
I started
house.
crying when I saw the baby in the thing. I'm like, here we fucking go, bro.
Yeah, super cute.
You fucking Kojima with his baby fetish.
The baby had the baby had like this adorable like angel outfit. I don't know. And then this thing, the scene was playing, and there started to be like some kind of intruder present in the house, and so she immediately runs to this like singular wheeled motorcycle, and she runs off, and again there's all this weird imagery showing up. There's a scale or like a ruler with like the fingerprints and an octopus. The baby died. Baby's capsule was turned into octopus came out of the capsule. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. Again, like I'm gonna have to watch this thing like 15 times to understand what the fuck is the real meaning behind this. Because again, Kojima is a master of deception and double meanings. And
That dude's fucking smoking a bong when he's making this shit.
I want to know what the fuck he's taking while he's developing these games. Like if he does this game sober, I want to know what the fuck he can make under the influence of any fucking drug. Like, I want to see him on shrooms or fucking acid.
He'll make a game about a baby. There's gonna be someone out there that's saying like, oh, this like that symbolizes fucking about a government or some shit, and he'll fucking just go along with it. Be like, yeah, that's what I had, man. Yeah, this got it.
When he was talking about MGS5, he put on the mask of a man in a bandage, and he went on as a completely different person with a different name, different like developer, different game, different developer, and did completely different alias. And he revealed that he was Kojima and announced like MGS5. Like this guy's like fucking insane. Like he does the craziest antics to get people riled up for his games, which I fucking love. It's part of the fun. But we'll see. I'm very skeptical about this game because the first game I was falling asleep in like multiple instances, as Eric saw.
Yeah, that would look like you were fucking having like the best dream of your life.
Literally on the
That thing
couch.
would really put you to sleep.
It's bad.
That wasn't even a nap. It was a sleep. You
It was
were
sleep.
sleeping.
Yeah, I was on the bed laying down.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to stream it again.
Fuck. Probably day one.
It's gonna be funny.
I just hope Kojima finds a way to convey his message while creating engaging gameplay. Engaging a game, first of all, and having the gameplay be engaging, because I do not want to pay $70 this time to fall asleep.
Yeah, I feel like some games I'm getting tired of like some games just feeling like it's mostly a story than it is a video game.
Absolutely, and I, in terms of art direction and presentation, this game it's a 10 out of 10. It looks amazing. I love the cinematography, the tone, the look, the colors, but it's just the gameplay. It's just everything but the gameplay resonated with me in terms of Death Stranding. The game was about being disconnected. You got a character who has a phobia of being touched and of having close presence, probably a form of claustrophobia, and the whole game is about connection. And then right after the game released, a pandemic happened in which you couldn't be next to anyone for I don't know how many months. So the game, he almost like predicted the future again. By the way, it's his MGS2 predicted social media, and social media became a thing, and now it's like cancerous. It's cancer. And so I just want to know what the fuck he's coming up with this time around. Which, by the way, he said it in this mini interview. He wrote the script for Death Stranding 2, pandemic hit, and he scrapped the entire script and made a new one that was influenced by the pandemic. So having a game that's already pandemic-esque before the pandemic happened. Like I want to see what I want to know what how this game and how the
How it
time
changed.
alone how it changed. That's incredibly interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested, but I'm also very skeptical. I want to know more. I want to see more. Norman Reedus has all white hair in the span of a couple years, which I'm very confused about. He's just so stressed. The stress got to
Yeah.
him. So I guess that's realistic in that aspect. The
Dude
baby's a the
fucking just
baby's a
has pure
baby.
white head, yeah.
Yeah, dude. All the near death situations got to him, which yeah, it makes sense. He's just a UPS guy. Like, come on, he's a normal guy. So keep your eyes on that on for that. There's of course obviously no release date, no window because it was just announced. So, but he again, we do have the benefit of having the in-game engine. He has his team ready. He's got the studio. He's got the backing by PlayStation again. So he has all the
Is this an
resources
exclusive or is it gonna be like
timed.
yeah.
This is either going to
You know?
be a console exclusive or it's going to launch aside with PC. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a couple years before PC comes out for the game. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it's going to be either just for PS5 for a minute, PS5 and 4, and then we'll see it a year later, or it'll come out at the same time as PC. So it remains to be seen.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't think PlayStation as of yet has released a game day one on two platforms. That being PC and PlayStation.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
not
yeah.
yet. So
It's usually like timed, yeah.
it's usually timed like Deathloop or Last of Us, Uncharted.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of consoles exclusives, Last of Us Part One just announced for PC and Returnal.
Oh, it doesn't go ahead.
Oh, so Last of Us One, the new edition, and Returnal both announced for PC.
Oh, Returnal on PC?
It's gonna be out for PC.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yep. So that's cool. There's more players getting to experience great games, and I have nothing negative to say besides it's a win for Sony.
I like that they're like spreading the game. I know I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the same thing with Ragnarok because God of War 2018 one is on PC, but
Yeah.
it took what like a fucking years. for it to
Years,
come out.
years, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the same with Ragnarok too.
Yep.
But I don't know, probably like another year or some shit.
Which is great. So I'm happy to see that. Happy to hear that. I'm sure the PC players are happy to see that too. So
I wanted to mention real quick a game that they showed that I'm really excited about. And I'm glad that they didn't show too much because I'm trying not to get spoiled on it. Is Suicide Squad.
Ooh.
I'm like extremely excited about that one. I love the idea of yeah, well, what the title of the game, what it's called, Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. I think that sounds really cool. That you're controlling the Suicide Squad to like what to kill like the heroes. I like that you're in the villain perspective of trying to take down the heroes because they're being brain controlled. I think that's really cool. And what makes it really unique, and I like that they did the tribute, was they showed Batman in this trailer, and you can hear Kevin Conroy's voice, and he says, "I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman." That's really good, and they did have the trailer to tell Kevin, like, thank you, Kevin, and that this is his last role that he was able to voice before he passed away.
right,
So that's on its own makes it like really unique. And
right.
well, I was already gonna buy the game, but I think it's really cool that we're gonna be able to hear Kevin at least one more time.
That's kind of like how Norm Macdonald passed away from cancer without anybody knowing. By the way, he kept it to himself, and then post-mortem he released a comedy special. So it's like no one knew this was coming. He passed away, and he had one more gift for everyone before 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 everything was done. So this trailer for Suicide Squad, it started off a little awkwardly. I don't know about you, like some of the editing was really kind of strange. And then when Harley was punching the cardboard cutout of Batman, I don't know. I almost took that as offense. I was like,
it looked weirder.
it just I don't know. It just played weird to me. It was like she punched the cardboard. I'm like, huh? He just passed away. That's weird. And he swooped down, and you see the reaction. I was like, whoa, okay, cool. But overall, I thought it was a nice little tribute to Kevin, and I'm sure the game looks interesting from the gameplay I saw.
It's Rocksteady, so I trust them.
Yeah, they haven't made a bad game yet.
they made fucking Arkham, and that was a fucking
City,
banger.
Night,
Yeah, City, Night, Asylum,
Asylum. Yeah.
all fucking bangers. So I have no doubt that Suicide Squad is probably gonna be most likely gonna be good.
So this one's gonna take. It's gonna be a bigger scope. This one's incorporating co-op, new characters, a new city. So it's gonna be interesting to see like how having four playable characters at the minimum are gonna play in the co-op setting, and how the animation's gonna work. How's that flow gonna be? Or they're gonna be like tag team co-op thing, kind of like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, where you can like do two specials at one to connect them and there's a lot of questions here, and they have a lot of proof because, especially coming off of Gotham Knights, that just kind of released to like mediocre acclaim and
Yeah, mediocre reviews in general.
right, and it looked really not great compared to Knight. Like that game came out in what 2016 or something, and this game came out in
The
2022,
graphic
and
looks fucking awful, man.
like I wouldn't go to say as awful. It just looked a little more inspired, like just in terms of art
Well,
direction.
if you look at that game and you look at Arkham Knight, it feels like Arkham Knight released after
Yeah,
Gotham Knights. It's so weird.
yeah.
It's the art style they went for. It's not good. Like it's just night and day with the graphic difference. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I enjoy like 75% Arkham Knight. I didn't really enjoy the tank options, the
Yeah,
tank
yeah. I did. Although
gameplay.
I still think Gotham Knights is a really good game. I just think that the worst part about the game was the tank.
Yeah, dude. So can't wait for. I'm really really excited for Suicide Squad because I'm willing to give them because
Yeah,
it's a
that's a day
gamble.
one buy for me for
It's
sure.
it's given the co-op setting and like and the recent things from that B team that made Gotham Knights. Like it's gonna be interesting to see like how this game is critically received, how it's gonna play, the story beats. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that one. So you guys should too. So moving on. So we're just gonna cover like some of our favorite moments. One of my favorite moments was the Hoyser performance. He's a Irish bluesman, folk singer, incredible artist. I've seen him live. He's just one of the best songwriters that I've seen, in current day. His songs sound like they could be like 100 years old lyrically. Like he writes in this like really old archaic way that I really really love. And anyways, his performance, he was singing a song he did with I think whoever was composing for Santa Monica Studios for Ragnarok, and the song is called "Blood on the Snow," and it's a fucking great song, great performance. Orchestra was popping, his vocals were popping, the guy in the weird instrument was popping. Great song.
It's that song is. I think it's the same exact song that comes out in the end of Ragnarok. I think that's the end credits.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
yeah. Create records. Check him out. What about you? Will you have like a favorite moment or trailer or anything like that?
You know, a moment I'm gonna name. The end of the game. At the end of the game. The end of the Game Awards. Uh, fucking. So they were announcing the game of the year, and they were like showing all the games, and the game that ended up winning it was Elden Ring, which I honestly I don't know if that it will be a game that I would play, but I'm excited. It's cool for people that like Souls games. I know I always hear like a bunch of praise for that game, so um, everybody knows that the actual competition was against God of War. It was like, let's see what's gonna win it, God of War or Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Elden Ring was able to get it. But seeing the devs go up and then fucking like everyone's there like Japanese, like
Yeah.
yeah, and then you see like a random ass like kid in the back, and it's like what like who is he? What the fuck? Why is
Yeah.
he back there? And as soon as
Like,
like
is
they
he a
finish,
translator?
yeah, but like you're not even doing anything. Everyone else is like talking in the front, and he's just there like chilling, vibing. And as soon as they're done like congratulating and thanking people for the award, you see him go to the front, get the mic, and be like, "This is out for fucking Bill Clinton." And it's like, wait, what? Like you see in the cameras like him getting like grabbed by security, and it's like, dude, like what the fuck was that? The kid ended up getting arrested, but That was so fucking random. On Twitter, it was just trending. Bill
Let's
Clinton.
go.
This guy, he's been possessed by political ideology. He is just
God damn.
smush brain. This guy is his.
Come
I think
on,
you mentioned he was
man.
on
One
the
more?
Alex Jones,
Come
I need to do
on.
something. I need to do something.
right?
I'll get on later.
You said he was on something to do with Alex Jones. Is that right?
Oh no, he said something about Infowars. I don't
That
know
yeah,
what that.
that is a political show ran by Alex Jones, who is a guy.
Oh,
He is
I
a
think something
guy
like that.
who has been sued by about a dozen people for creating a conspiracy theory about the victims of Sandy Hook. You know,
Oh, I
the
know. Yeah,
parents, the
he lost
children.
a billion. He lost
He
$1 billion.
lost $1 billion because he was essentially making an argument that the children who passed away, the parents who passed away, the adults who passed away in the school in the mass shooting of Sandy Hook were all actors. And so his audience would go to their graves and like literally piss on them, shit on them, fucking relentlessly make fun of them in person, online. And so you already have a death of a child, which is there's nothing worse on earth than the death of an innocent child. And then you're making it worse by sending your stupid acolytes to make fun of them like that. And so of course he was sued by many people. He lost. He's probably going to be sent to prison or something. And so you got a guy who listens to this dumb fat fuck go on a live show and say probably try to make some stupid idiotic political statement that really has no merit. So he got what he deserved. He reaped what you sow.
Yeah, I would like to know how many years he's doing, but I don't think that info will ever come out.
Yeah. So yeah, I gotta say another favorite moment of mine is the Twitch chat. I gotta shout out to the Twitch chat. It's fucking
Yeah, I feel like the Twitch
toxic,
chat just makes the show and fun in general.
toxic, homophobic, negative, transphobic. There was a worker well, developer in Santa Monica Studios who is a trans. She helped develop the
Stop, man. I
accessibility
already know which one you're
options
talking about.
in God of War, and she made this game playable for people who are handicapped, whether it be visually, auditorily, physically. And dude, the chat was just insane. I was specifically watching the chat, to see like what were people gonna say, and then you're like, "Oh, is that a dude? Oh, he's a stud. Is that a guy? Is that a girl?" Like, dude, I saw the most fucked up shit. Twitch chat, just like God of War, be better, less
Don't be
transphobic.
sorry, be better.
Don't be don't be transphobic. Be better. You guys are taking tips from
They're
fucking
always up
Kanye.
to some shit, yeah.
Shake my head, Twitch chat. Joseph Ferris made an appearance, of course, because he won last year's Game Awards show for the best
Oh
game.
yeah, man. He was
It
telling
Takes
people,
Two.
he was telling them like, don't worry, I'm not gonna say anything. Like, yeah, he fucking knows.
I wish he kind of did though. I wish you. I wish he had like. I wish he went off on some bullshit about like whatever, and then was like, "Oh yeah,
Fuck
by
the
the way, I make
Oscars.
fuck the Oscars, fuck Spotify, fuck whatever." And then he's like, "By the way, I'm making a new game."
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Like crazy bullshit to what he said aside. That dude can make some games.
He
Oh my
can make,
god.
dude. He is fucking genuinely entertaining. If you see like any interviews and podcasts with him, he's extremely passionate. He used to be a filmmaker. He has like a dozen films under his belt. And on top of that, he's an incredible game developer. So this guy, he's prolific. Like,
Mm.
and he's a character on top of that. He gives a fuck about the games, about the development of the process. Like, he's a really unique guy. He's definitely underrated in terms of the gaming space.
Mm. That dude can make some fucking
It
games,
it takes
man.
two. I played that last year and fucking probably my game of the year last
I
year.
need to. I haven't played it yet,
You
but
you
I need
have
to.
to. It's a must play. And this is a guy
Mm.
who I like dark. I like gritty atmospheric games. And this game is a complete opposite. It's almost like a playable Pixar movie.
Oh
And
really?
and I played it and man, I had a great time.
Yeah, I agree that that's fucking. I'm hoping I'm trying to like hopefully mix another game. I need to play It Takes Two. I definitely need to get around to that.
Yeah, did we play A Way Out? I think we did.
We did, and
It was a good
fucking
time. Like that was my
yeah,
very first
yeah.
playthrough.
I definitely got robbed at the end of it.
Yeah, I beat you.
I beat you in the ending. I beat you like in three of the games. But I don't know. I didn't mash it hard enough in the last one. The last one you fucking outmatched me and I lost. That's
all you heard,
so stupid.
all you heard on the mic was just like fucking this
Dude,
shit.
I was mad because I fucking beat you in all three of the games that you're supposed to like fight the other person. But when it came to mashing, I stood no chance. The one game I lost fucking gave you the ending.
That's so funny.
It was fucking tilted.
Well, I
But
gotta
yeah,
say,
but
just
overall, I really like the show though.
overall, I like the show. It had some pacing issues, a lot of ads, but overall, just solid show. I think year after year, Jeff Keighley is improving on the show, improving on the pacing. The performances were much better this year. Dude, Al Pacino, come on, like just I think it's getting. We didn't get a Vin Diesel section this fucking year. We didn't get The Rock promoting some bullshit energy drink. Like it's getting better and better. Like I like it. I like it. We didn't get Vin Diesel
The
coming out and saying
fucking
he's a
rock.
gamer. Like come on, man.
The fucking rock.
Fuck The Rock, dude.
The rock is fucking funny. Dude, what was it? I think it was the Game Awards. I don't remember where it was like fucking. He's just in the gym pointing the camera to himself, and it's
It was
like,
last year. Yeah.
yeah.
Game
He don't
Awards.
even have a tux. He doesn't even have a tux on. It's just fucking in his gym gear, like the sweat dripping. He's dripping too. And it's like, what the hell, bro?
Post pump.
Yeah, it's like, why are you doing this at fucking award show, bro? Like, put on a damn shirt.
Dude, like it's the laziest ad. It's just him on his phone talking about his drink right after working out. It's like, all right, this is the best time. Let me just forget the towel and let me just promote my drink. Well,
So dumb.
that about does it for the Game Awards 2022 overall. You know, I would probably give it like a 7, 8 out of 10. It's getting better and better year after year. So keep working on it. I do appreciate how he is highlighting some indie developers. I will say
He's,
though,
I
so,
don't know if you saw the tweet, but he tweeted out that that next year they're gonna be at the Hollywood Bowl, so they already have like plans for the next year's Game Awards.
which by the way would
Really cool.
mark the 10th year anniversary of the Game Awards. And if it's public access, dude, we gotta go.
But yeah, I would love to go in there, like go to
I would
one.
love to go, dude. Have a couple drinks, a fucking
It has
pizza
to be public
slice.
access. The fact that he was fucking, they had that dude show just randomly like walk up to
Right, right. How'd he
the
get in
other.
there?
That guy is not a dev.
Like
That guy did not make games.
he's not in the industry. There's no way he got it.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
why. So
how.
it's like I think it is allowed for like the public. I assume at least.
In the Hollywood Bowl, man. I mean, I've been there many times. I've been there on my birthday to see the Arctic Monkeys, so it's a good venue. They
Mm.
have pizza, they got hot dogs, they got whiskey. Like, what more do you want?
So I'm definitely like I would love to go to one though.
Let's go,
I'd
dude.
love to.
I'll give you gas money.
I bet.
Well, that about does it for the 2022 Game Awards. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments. Tweet us. Tweet me at Pliskin Plays. Check out my OnlyFans. Check out Eric's OnlyFans at / replace
Tell me
the.
if you hated it. Tell me if you like loved it.
Tell me if
Tell
you
me
love
if, tell me if you
me.
went. Tell
Tell
me if
me.
you saw
Tell me if you love
saw that
Eric.
live.
Tell me if
Yeah,
you
tell
would
me if you love
swipe
me.
right on Eric or left or up. I don't know what the direction is. Tell
Whichever one you
me
want.
whichever way you want, dude. But yeah, tell us what you think, and yeah, find us on all the socials, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, not Facebook, OnlyFans, Black People Meet, Farmers Market, Stepsister
Farmers
Mingle,
market, farmers meat,
fuck,
farmers
Farmers
only,
Meet.
farmers only, farmers only. That's what
All
it
right,
is.
y'all. Until the next one, appreciate ya. See you then.
All right, later, guys.
That's it.
All right.